It's easy to develop poor postures while you're working from home, but poor postures can put you at risk of developing cumulative trauma disorder or repetitive strain injury, known as RSI. If you also use prolonged force or a lot of repetitive movements while you're working, that puts you at risk of developing such symptoms as sharp or tingling pain in the upper extremities, numbness, neck and back pain, or discomfort that lasts for at least 2 weeks. But the good news is you can avoid these problems by creating a work area that helps you maintain neutral postures. And by neutral postures, I mean a way of sitting or standing that comes naturally to the body and feels effortless to maintain. A bit of creativity goes a long way when it comes to adjusting your work area to protect your back and reduce fatigue and strain on your neck, shoulders, and legs, as well as preventing injuries. Sitting and standing correctly can enhance mood, improve concentration, aid digestion, improve circulation, expand breathing so you stay calm and focused, and give you more control over your voice and body language. In a perfect world, your home-based work area would look like one of these, or a combination of these. Few of us have workstations like this, but you can still adjust your work area using whatever is available, so you don't develop health problems. This is what neutral postures look like. When standing and sitting, your eyes should be looking at the top of the monitor, while the monitor should be at a backwards angle. Your arms should rest on the desk with the keyboard directly in front of you. Your fingers should be falling onto the keys of the keyboard. The wrist should be flat. Keep your upper arms relaxed. Keep your elbows at the side of your body and at approximately a 90 to 110 degree angle. Remember to maintain the S-curve of your spine. When sitting, your legs should be at a 90 to 110 degree angle and your feet should be flat to the floor. Now let's look at some clever ways to adapt your home office so you can achieve the same result using items from around your home. Try to use an external monitor, keyboard and mouse if you have them, but if you don't, you can still achieve a neutral posture by making your own modified standing workstation. For example, by using a kitchen bench. Try this. Use a raised external keyboard and mouse so your elbows and hands can maintain a 90 degree angle and comfortably rest on the keyboard when typing. Use boxes and reams of paper to raise the laptop higher if you don't have an external monitor. This will help you maintain the right posture for protecting your neck and shoulders, and it will ensure that your eyes fall naturally to the top of the screen. Use a mat under your feet to relieve any fatigue from standing for long periods. When your seated workstation isn't ideal, you can try alternatives like we have here. If you use a table with a fixed chair, there may be a mismatch that prevents you from achieving a neutral posture. Get up higher in your chair so your arms can rest comfortably close to the side of your body. Try using cushions to raise the height of your chair and towels for lumbar support to maintain the S-curve in your spine. To maintain the 90 degree angle necessary for your legs, use books, reams of paper, or whatever you have around the house to mimic a footstool, and keep your feet flat to the floor. This will create a more upright position for both your legs and shoulders. It's important to keep your feet flat to the floor. And while I recommend the use of an adjustable chair on casters, it may not always provide you with a neutral posture. It's best to avoid having your feet swinging or hanging, or to have them resting on the base of the chair as well. You can use a box or books or even a container of the correct height so that you can keep your feet flat to the floor. Not like this man. The illustration on the bottom right shows what it would look like if you did have access to a footstool and an adjustable chair on casters. Here are 2 examples of an ideal working from home workstation. This is what you should try to replicate with whatever you have at home. Here, the seated worker is using an adjustable chair with 5-star base on casters so he can move freely. He's using a keyboard and external monitor, and you'll note that he's keeping an upright position. His arms are resting by his side and his elbows are at a 90 degree angle. All the commonly used items are close by on his desk, so he doesn't need to overreach for anything or twist. In the standing desk scenario, the worker is standing on a mat that's doubling as a fatigue mat. His eyes are looking towards the top of the monitor that's been raised, and is within an arm's length for optimal viewing, and his keyboard and mouse are located directly in front of his belly button. If you are interested in learning more about looking after your well-being while working from home, please visit our Wellbeing for Home website. Thank you.